everybody. This is going to be a little bit of a different room tour because we are on the Disney Dream and we wanted to show you around our stateroom. So I'm gonna get right into it. Just a little disclaimer, this is our last day of the cruise, so we typically do our room tours in the beginning before the room gets really messy, but we've actually stayed pretty organized this trip. It was only a 3-day trip, and also we are starting to pack up. But I also wanted to kind of show you how we have lived in this stateroom for the past 3 days. So I'm gonna start actually on this door. We ended up getting magnets, magnetic hooks for the door, so I can have additional vertical storage. And this is where I have my room key holder right here, so I don't forget it leaving the room. I also had a couple more hooks for our hats, but because we're packing up, I took those down. Over here, if you're not familiar with how the staterooms work, you have to insert a key card. I'm covering it up. You have to insert a key card in order for your room lights to work. So when you take out your key card, everything turns off, which is very efficient, and I like that. So it turns on your TV, it turns off your TV when you leave the room. So I love that. These are the lights right here for this hallway, right here. Something that I really like that was different from our cruise that we took at Royal Caribbean a long time ago is there's 2 separate bathrooms. This first bathroom is, I can't step in there and show you everything, is of the toilet and the sink. And you have a little vanity area so you can store your toiletries. Maybe I can come right in here. This is how we've stored them. Just a couple of things. We didn't overpack. We packed very light, knowing that there was not going to be a lot of room. So with the 4 of us, we wanted to be smart about it. And then also down here is a little shelf that we can put I put our toiletry bag in here. The bathroom is 2 sets of closets. The first set, here we go. Definitely each closet has the life jackets, which you absolutely need in every stateroom. A shelf, a safe, a digital safe, and a couple of other shelves down in here, and some extra room if you wanted to put your luggage and some hangers. It didn't come with this laundry bag. We packed this because the laundry bag that it has to stay on the cruise ship if you're going to be doing laundry. We brought ours for our dirty clothes, so keep that in mind. If you're not aware of that, keep that in mind. You may want to bring an extra bag to put your dirty clothes in, unless you want to do the laundry here. In the second closet, more life jackets, and it's pretty much the same exact setup minus the safe. And they also have, which I like, is bed rails right over here. That came with it. I didn't have to request that. We didn't end up needing it though. And some more hangers. So in the second bathroom, this is where your shower is, but another thing is they have another sink and vanity set. So there is actually plenty of room to store all your toiletry stuff. And actually thinking about it, we probably should have put that in here, all of our toiletry stuff in here, because this area is a little bit bigger. But I do have my makeup stuff right in here because I was running out of room in the other bathroom. And like a little magnified mirror here. And coming over to the shower, they do have lines, so if you have your wet bathing suits, they have lines. And I want to say that the bathing suits did dry up very quickly in here. We typically use these in the hotel rooms and they never work. Like the bathing suits always stay wet. These actually dried up, which I was pretty surprised about. Another thing that I like that I wasn't used to from another cruise ship that we went on is an actual tub. Now if you have little ones that need baths and don't shower, this comes in very handy, which we like. Also, you don't have to worry about your shampoo, body wash, and conditioner if you don't want to, because they do supply that for you. Also over here, they have the sea salt lotion, which I absolutely love. And something I missed in the other bathroom. The other bathroom has this. There's little slots for tissues, which we've needed because we have a little sick little boy that ended up getting sick the first day. He must have touched something and got the germs. I love the details. Leave it to Disney with all the details. I love these towels. Every single towel here in the stateroom has the famous Disney Cruise Line logo, which I absolutely love. I love that. Okay, and stepping on out. And be aware that there is a step here in in both bathrooms. There's a step. Okay, coming on over to the bed. Where'd Max go? Oh, well, before I hit the bed, there is another little shelf area that has your ice bucket, and is there ice machines? I didn't even think that there were ice machines, so we didn't even use that.
Fill it up at the soda machine.
I guess.
They have ice, I guess.
I never saw anybody doing that though.
No.
A few glasses here if you need that. And a few drawers, 3 drawers, fairly deep. Let me show you. If you can see that, that's a good amount of size. And you have three of those. One thing I like, it's a soft close. So you don't have to worry about little fingers getting slammed. Right there, nice soft close, which is also nice if if your neighbors, if you slam the drawer shut, you won't really hear it. You won't hear it at all, actually. Every single drawer is like that. Okay. Okay, coming over to the bed, I want to show you underneath, because if you have a lot of luggage, you have plenty of room to store your luggage without using the closet space. There is a ton of storage over here. Now our luggage sets are small. I actually ended up using Ellie's over there. I've been told this by so many people that, make sure that you pack light and check your bags when you get onto the ship, because you're going to be exploring the ship. And I thought with those bags it was going to be easy to maneuver, and it would have been a little bit of a hassle, but when we went to go eat lunch at Animator's Palette, all the tables are so close together that there would have been no way to have our luggage there. So the reason why I didn't want to check our bags was I was under the impression if I checked our bags getting onto the ship, we would have had to check our bags and put our bags out the night before getting off the ship. And I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to carry our bags off and leave the ship and not have to wait for our bags. But we checked them and we were told that we don't have to do that. I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but I didn't know that. If you check your bags, you can carry your bags off. But if we had bigger luggage, I still would check them leaving, only because I wouldn't want to lug that. But because we have small bags, it's not going to be a problem for us, and very, very little stuff. This bed, I think is comfortable. I didn't have a problem sleeping on it. Max just informed me, and I didn't know it until now. There's little hidden Mickeys on the sheets. Did you know that?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention.
Yep. Max pointed those out. I see it. Yeah.
You can't see them because they're so white.
You have to look really hard for them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on each side of the bed, you have your own night lights. And again, to make those work, you have to have your key card in that little slot by the door. Over here, you have an alarm clock, a little side drawer, and there is 2 outlets over here. One outlet is already being used for the alarm clock, and then there's an open outlet which Frank has his charger in. Some artwork over here. One thing that we didn't really notice until last minute is they do have 2 hooks up in here, so if you have robes or whatever, you can utilize that. And I probably would have just put my hat on there if I would have known that. Actually, I'm gonna do that. There you go. Well, my big hat, guys, takes up most of the space, but
How are we gonna get out of the room?
Hey, not. It's like Rachel Green's hat. Yeah, okay, so coming over here, when we initially walked into our room, the bunk bed was up. I knew that there was a bunk bed, but I just didn't know how. Our host brought that down for us when he got the night ready for us. This couch also lays out into a bed that looks just like this bed. The only thing is there's no railing on this one, so that's where those railings come in handy if you need that. There's some shelves above the TV. This TV does come out and swivel if you need it to. Down here is a fridge, which came in handy for Frank's beer, and I have some ginger ale, and Max put my juice down in there. I didn't realize this until today because Max found it, that there was a little drawer over here. So there's a chair here that you can sit. In this drawer here, there is paper, well, there was, because we've used it. There's paper, and it comes with 2 pens, which is nice. I didn't realize that until Max pulled it out. So there is a little drawer there, and that's soft to close. There is here are your night lights, which I didn't know when I couldn't for the life of me. This light goes off here. Okay, this light goes on as a night light. I didn't know how to turn it off until just like 5 minutes ago. So there you go. So that's a nice little night light for the kiddos. Some more light switches over here. You have your wave phone, which comes in handy, especially if you have kids at the Oceaneers Club. When they want to come back to you, they will text you over this wave phone and let you know that your kid wants to be picked up. Also, they will text you over your Disney Cruise Line navigator too. Also, they do supply you with the hair dryer, and here is the hair dryer outlet, and the hair dryer is in. There's 3 more drawers down here, right in here, your hair dryer. Now, I was under the impression that we couldn't bring any curling irons or straighteners, which I didn't, but I did see this place your heated styling tools on this mat. So I'm confused. In the prohibited list, it showed that we couldn't bring that stuff, but yet they give you this mat to keep them cool. So I don't know. I was under the impression we couldn't have them. And then over here is a large cabinet for whatever you need, but it goes all the way up. And then there's a shelf right on top of it to place anything else you need. So we lived pretty comfortably, the 4 of us, in this space. We had no problems, really. I thought it was gonna be a really tight squeeze for us, but it really wasn't. We were fine with it. Also here, if you do want some privacy, this curtain unhooks and you have complete privacy right here. Let me back up. That also closes all the way. I didn't want to close Max out. So you will have some privacy if you need it with this curtain, which I think is really nice. Okay, off to the balcony. This is an extended balcony. Our amazing travel agent, Val the Travel Gal, found us this balcony for only $50 more than an Oceanview, because we were initially just wanting an Oceanview. But she said $50 more, we could get this, and I said, okay. So here is our balcony. 2 lounge chairs, 2 regular chairs, and a little table. That's how big this balcony is. And that is it. I was never afraid or concerned about the kids getting out of here, because I want to show you. This closes.
Right up here. If you have curious kiddos, you can open this with that lock on. Just quick with that. If you are concerned about getting a balcony, they do have locks on here.
That is it of this our stateroom review. We have to get ready for dinner and go pick up Ellie from the Oceaneers Club, because she's been living there the whole trip. So we're gonna go pick her up. I hope you enjoyed our stateroom tour, and hopefully it helped you out planning your Disney cruise. If you found it helpful, give this video a big thumbs up, and if you like more of our videos, consider subscribing so you're part of the Neverland family every Thursday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on our next Disney vlog.